שירו לאדוני, שיר חדש, שירו לאדוני, כל הארץ, שירו לאדוני, ברכו שמו, בסכו מיום ליום ישועתו. שירו לאדוני שיר חדש, שירו לאדוני כל הארץ, שירו לאדוני ברכו שמו, בסכו מיום ליום ישועתו. צפו בגויים כבודו, לכל העמים נפלאותיו, כי גדול אדוני ומהולל מאוד, נורא הוא על כל אלוהים. שירו לאדוני שיר חדש, שירו לאדוני כל הארץ, שירו לאדוני ברכו שמו, בסרו מיום ליום ישועתו. צפו בגויים כבודו, לכל העמים נפלאותיו, כי גדול אדוני ומהולל מאוד, נורא הוא על כל אלוהים. שירו לאדוני שיר חדש, שירו לאדוני כל הארץ, שירו לאדוני ברכו שמו, בסרו מיום ליום ישועתו. צפו בגויים כבודו, לכל העמים נפלאותיו, כי גדול אדוני ומהולל מאוד, נורא הוא על כל אלוהים. שיר לאדוני, שיר לאדוני, שיר לאדוני. צפו בגויים כבודו, לכל העמים נפלאותיו, כי גדול אדוני ומהולל מאוד, נורא הוא על כל אלוהים. שירו לאדוני שיר חדש, שירו לאדוני כל הארץ, שירו לאדוני ברכו שמו, בסרו מיום ליום ישועתו.
We're glad you're here. Does everyone have a prayer book? Cool. So we're going to start with Hine Ma Tov, which is on page 10, if you need the words. Hine Hine ma tov u'manayim, Shevet achim gam yachad. Hine ma tov u'manayim, Shevet achim gam yachad. Hine ma tov, ya la la, ya la 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 la. Hine ma tov, ya la la, ya la 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 la. Hine ma tov u'manayim, Shevet achim gam yachad. Hine ma tov u'manayim, Shevet achim gam yachad. Hine ma tov, ya la la, ya la 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 la. Hine ma tov, ya la la, ya la 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 la. So glad you're all here with us. I know it's cold and rainy outside. It's a little chilly in here too, but we're gonna warm it up. We're gonna warm it up with some Shabbat spirit. Hopefully if you're interested, you got a shaker. Even if you feel like you're too old for a shaker, there's something pretty cool about having a shaker. With that way, you don't even have to clap, which I know sometimes feels awkward. You could just do your shaker. Anyway, we're glad to have you here with us as we make ready to celebrate Shabbat. We're going to turn to page 170 for an opening reading. Get as many eggs as you want. That's good. Page 170. May my life be one link in a chain of goodness as I say the prayers of my ancestors. Help me to recall their devotion and faithfulness, their joy and their suffering, which are in every word. Holiness is my heritage. May I be worthy of it. Join with me. May our tradition live in me and pass from me to generations I shall never know. Enriched by the truth that I have found and the good deeds I have done, so may I fulfill my task on earth and receive my blessing. And when the service ends and the prayers have ceased, help me to bring their spirit into the world in which I live. May I love God above all and my neighbor as myself, and be a living witness to the truth that never changes. On page 172, we sing Ma Tovu. We're just going to be singing that opening line. It goes, Ma Tovu Ohalecha Yaakov Mishkenotecha Yisrael. So see if you can pick it up. Ma Tovu Ohalecha Yaakov Mishkenotecha Yisrael. Ma Tovu Ohalecha Yaakov Mishkenotecha Yisrael. So our next prayers are on page 173 and 174. They're prayers we say for the gift of our bodies and then for the gift of our soul or our spirit. So we thank God that we can get up in the morning and we can get dressed, we can brush our teeth, we can eat a delicious breakfast, hopefully, and get on with our day. And we also thank God for the ability to think interesting thoughts, to share love with our family and friends. So we're going to start by reading the English on 173, and then we will sing Elohai Neshama on 174. Read with me. Blessed are you, Adonai our God, sovereign of the universe. With divine wisdom you have made our bodies, combining veins, arteries, and vital organs into a finely balanced network. Wondrous maker and sustainer of life, were one of them to fail, how well we are aware. We would lack the strength to sustain life before you. Blessed are you, Adonai, source of our health and strength. Baruch ata Adonai, rofecho basar umafli la'asot. 174, we sing Elohai Neshama. Elohai Neshama shenatata bi Tehorahi 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 Elohai neshama shenatata bi Horahi. Keep singing. Neshama shenatata bi Tehorahi. On page 180, we're going to read this English together. It reminds us of our responsibility to take care of people in our community, our friends, and people we don't even know. When we see someone in need of help, to celebrate, or we see someone in need of help just to know that we're there, it's our job to do that. So read with me. These are things that are limitless, of which a person enjoys the fruit of the world, while the principle remains in the world to come. They are honoring one's father and mother, engaging in deeds of compassion, arriving early for study morning and evening, dealing graciously with guests, visiting the sick, providing for the wedding couple, accompanying the dead for burial, being devoted in prayer, and making peace among people. But the study of Torah encompasses them all. We're turning to 195, and we are going to stand and face the ark for the Baruch Hu. Lai, 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 lai. On page 196, we share in this reading about creation. The world is sunlight, restoring the soul, rejoicing the heart, bringing light to the eyes, more welcomed than gold, a Torah from heaven. I have no lights to give the morning. My Torah, my special human gift, is words. As I bring my words forth from silence, welcome them. You who redeems the sun from darkness, Baruch Ata Adonai, Yotzer HaMeorot. On page 200, we share in the Shema together. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad, Baruch Shem, Kevod Malchuto, Le'olam Va'ed. You may be seated. Ve'ahavta et Adonai בכל לבבך ובכל נפשך ובכל מאודך, והיו הדברים האלה אשר אנוכי מצווך היום על לבבך, ושיננת לבניך ודיברת בהם בשבתך בביתך ובלכתך בדרך ובשוכבך ובקומך, וקשרתם לאות על ידך, והיו לטוטפות בין עיניך, וכתבתם על מזוזות ביתך ובשעריך, למען תזכרו ועשיתם את כל מצוותי, והייתם קדושים לאלוהיכם. אני אדוני אלוהיכם, אשר הוצאתי אתכם מארץ מצרים, להיות לכם לאלוהים. אני אדוני אלוהיכם. Emet. On page 203, in preparation for singing Mi Chamocha, we read these words of freedom together. Sing the song of men and women, joined in understanding and respect, the song of God's miracles, an earth protected and cherished, a gift for our children and the generations to come, the song of a land once ravished by war, now quiet and content, her soldiers home to leave no more, the song of a world redeemed, the song of peace. Page 204, if you want to get up and dance and sing for Mi Chamocha, now's a good time. Or you can just clap along if you like that too. And this is a good moment for your shaker too. Mi Chamocha ba'elim Adonai, Mi Chamocha nedar b'kodesh, Norati l'rosei fela, Norati l'rosei fela. Try that with lai lai lai. Ya lai lai la lai la 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 la. Ya lai la 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 la. Ya lai la 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 la. La 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 ya la 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 la. Shir chadasha shivachu geolim l'shimcha sefat hayam. Yachad kulam hodu v'hilichu v'ameru Adonai Elohu ve'olam va'ed, Adonai Elohu ve'olam va'ed. Ya la 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 la. Ya la 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 la. Ya la 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 la. Ya la 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 ya la 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 la. Tor Yisrael, kuma be'ezrat Yisrael, u'fenechinu mecha Yehuda ve'Yisrael. Go aleinu Adonai tzeva'ot shemo, Kedosh Yisrael, Baruch atah Adonai, Gahal Yisrael. If you're not standing yet, you should stand up now. We rise for the tefillah on page 205. Adonai sifatai tiftach u'fi tehilatecha. Adonai, open up my lips, that my mouth may declare your praise. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu v'Elohei avotenu v'imotenu, Elohei Avraham, Elohei Yitzchak, Elohei Yaakov, Elohei Sarah, Elohei Rivka, Elohei Rachel, Elohei Leah, Ha'el HaGadol וזוכר חסדי אבות ואימהות, ומביא גאולה לבני בניהם, למען שמו באהבה. מלך עוזר ומושיע ומגן, ברוך אתה אדוני, מגן אברהם בעזרת שרה. אתה גיבור לעולם אדוני, וחיי הכל אתה רב להושיע. משיב הרוח ומוריד הגשם, מכלכל חיים בחסד, וחיי הכל ברחמים רבים. סומך נופלים ורופא חולים, ומתיר אסורים, ומקיים אמונתו לשני עפר. מי כמוך בגבורות, ומינו מלך ממית ומחיה, ומצמיח ישועה, ונאמן אתה להחיות הכל. ברוך אתה אדוני, מחיה הכל. נקדש את שמך בעולם, כשם שמקדישים אותו בשמי מרום, ככתוב יד נביאך, וקרא זה אל זה ואמר, קדוש 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 אדוני צבאות, מלוך כל הארץ כבודו. עתירה נראינו אדוני, אדוננו מעתיר שמך בכל הארץ. ברוך כבוד אדוני ממקומו. אחד הוא אלוהינו, הוא אבינו ומלכנו, הוא מושיענו והוא ישמיענו, ברחמיו לעיני כל חי. אני אדוני אלוהיכם, ימלוך אדוני לעולם, אלוהי ציון, לדור ודור. הללויה. לדור ודור נגיגות לך, ולנצח נצחים קדושתך נקדיש, ושירכך אלוהינו מפינו לא ימוש, לעולם ועד. ברוך אתה אדוני האל הקדוש. Please be seated. So, Shabbat is meant to be a time of rest, and Vishamru reminds us that we are commanded to work and be busy 6 days a week, but on that seventh day, that's today, Shabbat, we're supposed to rest. So sing Vishamru with me. Vishamru b'nei Yisrael et ha-Shabbat, לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית העולם. ביני ובין בני ישראל, אותי לעולם, אותי לעולם. ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית העולם. כי ששת ימים עשה אדוני את השמיים ואת הארץ, ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית העולם. So now we get to Modim, Hoda'ah, a prayer of thanksgiving. What holiday is coming up on Thursday? What holiday is coming up? Not a Jewish holiday, an American holiday. Thanksgiving, that's right. And what's special about Thanksgiving? You give thanks. It's true. You also get to... We eat turkey, I know. Turkey is delicious. I don't know why we don't make it more often. And we get to eat all different kinds of yummy foods. Maybe you have a special pie. Maybe you have a favorite item that you like to eat at Thanksgiving. Maybe you're not even quite eating Thanksgiving food yet. Doesn't matter. It's something to look forward to. But Thanksgiving is about giving thanks and being grateful for all the blessings that we have. This prayer that we say every Shabbat is also it's like a weekly Thanksgiving. So does anyone have anything that they are thankful for that they want to share? Anyone? Anyone? I'm thankful for heat because it's cold in my house right now. It's cold. What are you thankful for? I am thankful for vacation days. It's awesome. Some of us have a whole week off. Some of us do not, but our children do. Yes. What are you thankful for? Turkey? Nice. What are you thankful for? Yeah. Being thankful to spend time with family. Maybe you're just going to be with your little family. Maybe you're going to be with a lot of family. Maybe you're going to be with friends that are like family. It doesn't really matter. What are you thankful for? Thankful for your mom and dad. That is very, very nice. What? But not brother, no. Well, later on, maybe. That's good. You can be sort of thankful for your brother. It's good. Okay, so this prayer about Thanksgiving is about all that, but we also just kind of gave a prayer. So I want everyone, if you can, to be silent just for 1 minute, not even a minute, maybe 10 seconds, and close your eyes and think about something that you're really thankful for. Baruch atah Adonai hatov shimcha ulecha na'eh lechodot. Amen. Okay. And this is a weird prayer here. Okay. We are going to sing. Are we not going to sing Sim Shalom? We are not going to sing Sim Shalom. We are going to sing Osei Shalom, our prayer for peace, on page 219. Osei Shalom Mimromav, Huyasei Shalom Aleinu, Ve'al Kol Yisrael, Ve'imru Amen. Yasei Shalom, Yasei Shalom, Shalom Aleinu Ve'al Kol Yisrael. Yasei Shalom, Yasei Shalom, Shalom Aleinu Ve'al Kol Yisrael. Yasei Shalom, Yasei Shalom, Shalom Aleinu Ve'al Kol Yisrael. Yasei Shalom, Yasei Shalom, Shalom Aleinu Ve'al Kol Yisrael. Yasei Shalom, Yasei Shalom, Shalom Aleinu Ve'al Kol Yisrael. Well, because it's Thanksgiving, and because that often means being with your family, I have kind of what I think is a fun and funny story to tell you. So if you would like to come and sit on the ground over here, or at least on a chair nearby if you don't want to sit on the floor, so you can see the pictures. And I might be offering you a lollipop to come and sit and then be quiet if anyone would like to come by and pick a lollipop, but then you got to sit down here with us while we tell our story. Billy's gonna be in charge of lollipops. 1 lollipop per person, please. Grown-ups can have lollipops too if they like. And come sit down over here with us.
Did everyone get a lollipop? Would you like a lollipop?
So this story is going to require some participation with 3 important words. The first word is oi. Can you say oi?
Oi.
Oi. The second word is the. Can you say that? The. And the last word is so. Can you say so? But you don't want to just say so, you want to say so. Can you say that? So. So we got oi. The. So. All right. This is a story called Oi, Fe, So. I'm going to stand so people who don't want to come down here can still see the pictures. Okay, look at that. They're in a big, big car. That's exactly right. It can fit a lot of people in it. All right. Every Sunday, my 2 aunts and my uncle came to visit. Their names were Aunt Essie, Aunt Hannah, and Uncle Sam. They drove up after lunch in Uncle Sam's old Lincoln and parked in the driveway. From the front window, I watched with my brother and sister. Here we go. There they are watching. You see that? Aunt Essie, Aunt Hannah, and Uncle Sam got out of the car and walked slowly up the path. Do you think they'll say something different today? My sister asked. Not a chance, my brother answered. Oh, here we go. What are they saying? Oi, fe, so. They came in without knocking and headed straight for the living room, and Aunt Essie sat down in the big armchair with a sigh. Aunt Hannah groaned as she lowered herself onto one end of the sofa. Uncle Sam winced as he dropped onto the other end. Oi, said Aunt Essie. Feh, said Aunt Hannah. So, said Uncle Sam. That was all they ever said. Our mother came in to greet them. Such beautiful weather, Mom said. Oi, said Aunt Essie, as if I haven't seen nicer. Feh, said Aunt Hannah. It'll probably rain. So, said Uncle Sam, is the weather going to make me young again? Ready? Oi, feh, so. Our father came in too. Do you like the new sofa, Dad asked. Oi, said Aunt Essie, it looks just like the old one. Feh, said Aunt Hannah, a waste of money. So, said Uncle Sam, you think I don't feel the springs? The same thing, just like every Sunday. But today, my brother, my sister, and I had a plan. My parents went into the kitchen to make tea. I ran into the living room. Help, help, robbers! Right behind me came 2 masked robbers holding wooden swords. Aunt Essie, Aunt Hannah, and Uncle Sam watched from their seats. The robbers made me take all the money out of my pockets, a dime, 2 quarters, and 3 nickels. They put the money into their big sack, laughing gleefully. Oi, said Aunt Essie, crime these days. Feh, said Aunt Hannah, people are animals. So, said Uncle Sam, did you expect anything different? Again, I ran into the living room. Help, help, a dragon is trying to eat me. Right behind me came the terrifying dragon with its big snapping jaws. It began to swallow my leg. It began to swallow up my other leg. I waved my arms about. What did they say? Oi, feh, so. Oi, said Aunt Essie, such a commotion. Feh, said Aunt Hannah, I never liked pets. So, said Uncle Sam, is it worse than my bad stomach? Oi, feh, so. Aunt Essie, Aunt Hannah, and Uncle Sam began to snore. Once more, I ran into the living room. What is that? What is that? It's an alien ship. Oh my God, help, help. Space invaders are trying to take me to their planet. The space invaders caught me in their force field. They made me lie down on their transport carpet. They dragged the carpet toward their spaceship. Oi, said Aunt Essie, yawning, As if we don't have enough trouble here on earth. Feh, said Aunt Hannah, they probably have germs. So, said Uncle Sam, are they any worse than the robbers? Every Sunday, the same thing. Every Sunday, the same 3 words. I was angry, more than angry. I stomped my foot. I can't take it anymore, I said. I grabbed a handful of wool from my mother's knitting basket. I put it on my head. What did she say? Oi, 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 oi. My sister looked around and found a pair of toy glasses. She crossed her arms. Feh, she said. Feh, feh, feh. Now it was my brother's turn. He picked up a big pillow and stuffed it under his shirt. So, he said, tipping from one foot to the other. So. And then our parents came in. Uh-oh. Stop that right now, Mom said. Yes, said Dad. Stop making fun of your aunts and your uncle. But Aunt Essie pointed to my brother and started to laugh. Oi, look at that. He looks just like you, Sam. He sounds just like you. So, Sam said, also laughing, what about Hannah? That's just the way she sounds. Feh, said Aunt Hannah, giggling. And isn't that just like Essie? Her hair, her voice. Aunt Essie, Aunt Hannah, and Uncle Sam laughed harder. They laughed until they couldn't breathe. They laughed until they had tears coming out of their eyes. Have you ever laughed so hard that you started to cry? Oh, I have. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. Yeah, my sister and my brother and I laughed too, and even my parents laughed. They served us tea and macaroons. Then my aunts and my uncles told us stories about when they were kids. Look at them eating their cookies. It got late. My aunts and my uncle got up and went to the door. They got into the car and they rolled down the windows. Are you sure you have to go? I asked. Stay a little longer, said my brother. Please, said my sister. Oi, said Aunt Essie. Next thing they'll ask us to move in. Fast, said Aunt Hannah, as if we don't have something better to do. So, said Uncle Sam, next Sunday isn't soon enough? Uncle Sam backed slowly out the drive. We waved as the car went up the street. The horn sounded 3 times. Honk, honk, honk. For oi, feh, and so. So sometimes when we're with our relatives, even our old relatives, they're not actually that old, they just seem old because we're little. We might not know what to say to them. We might think that they're not people that are fun to talk to. But if we ask them questions about their lives, they might have something really interesting to tell us. Because one time, a really long time ago, they were just like you. They were sitting on the floor eating a lollipop and hearing a story at services. It's amazing how time goes. It's really important to think about our parents and our aunts and uncles and our grandparents and our great aunts and great uncles, not just as our relatives and our brothers, not just as people, not just as relatives, but as people. Because even if there's sometimes people we don't understand, they can be pretty funny and fun too. Something to think about as we gather with our families for Thanksgiving. All right? And you'll never forget now, oi, feh, so. A little Yiddish for you. A little Yiddish. All right. So, we are going to, say a prayer for healing, I guess. No, we're not. We're going to, not that we don't want to pray for healing, but we are going to turn to page 283. And if anybody would like to come up on the bima and help me open the ark, you are welcome to do that. So come up with me, because we're going to stand up. We're going to rise for the Aleinu. You guys can come up and help me. And everyone else is going to stand. Super heavy. Yeah, thank you. And I'm going to need a hand for that. I'm going to pull that. I need 2 hands though. Page 283. Aleinu l'shabeach l'adon hakol, לתת גדולה ליוצר בראשית, שהוא שם חלקנו לייחד את שמו, וגוהר עלינו להמליך מלכותו, ואנחנו קוראים ומשתחווים ומודים לפני מלך מלכי המלכים הקדוש ברוך הוא. 287. ונאמר והיה אדוני למלך על כל הארץ ביום ההוא, ביום ההוא יהיה אדוני אחד, ושמו אחד. So everyone can be seated as we get ready for Kaddish. So the Kaddish is a prayer we say to remember people that we loved who aren't living anymore. We're on page 294. And we think of our loved ones whom death has recently taken from us, those who have died at this season in years past, and those we have taken into our hearts and hold there every single day. On this Shabbat, we especially remember Milton Barnert, Saul Belasco, Ed Bormaster, Evelyn Breslow, Ralph Carruthers, Sarah Levy-Chaffis, Gussie Cohen, Hildegard Levy-Cohn, Harry D. Coyne, Leon Collins, Esther K. Dalkowitz, Lillian Goldman Davis, Sally Eisenstein, Sarah Bergman Feller, Norman Fink, Abe B. Friedman, Michael Gagnon, Lieutenant Colonel John W. Gilboa, Sarah Glass, Alfred Goodman, Alvin Gottlieb, Robert Greenberg, Rosa Grinman, Florence Grodin, Arthur Gurevich, Alan Teddy Hirschfield, Emil Z. Horner, Faye Horowitz, Rosalind Horowitz, Eddie Julius, Fred Cabby, Sylvia Kaplan, Jaime Karatkin, Helen Jeffrey Kelsaw, Eileen Crandell, Nancy Drake Letty, Anne Louise Leeds, Alphonse Lehman, Aeneas Gomez Mills, Tommy Moss, Thomas Martin Newhouse, Sylvia Newmark, Sanford Pasternak, Max Pepper, Zelda Pullen, Florence Ratner, Arthur Raufman, Cleo Reimers, Dick Rosenthal, Gorman Silen, Maurice Maury Simon, Stephanie Simon, Shirley Singer, Sydney Stein, Adele Wise Stern, Adelaide Stover, Harry Trodlier, Madeline Corinne Ware, Lillian Welsh, Janice L. Williams, and Lillian Williger. To their memories, we link the names of 4 who in the last 30 days, Shloshim, have been laid to their eternal rest: Edward Hardy, Betsy Merjani, Zelda Seiden, and Dr. Leonard Seidner. May all their memories be for a blessing, along with the memories of those who we hold in our own hearts every day. We turn to page 294 and stand up together. We rise as a congregation to share in the words of the mourner's Kaddish. Yitzgadal v'yashmei rabbah, ve'alma divrach yirutei v'yamlich malchutei, v'chayechon u'vyomechon u'v'chayei d'chol beit Yisrael, ba'agala u'vizman kariv v'yimru amen. Yehei shmei rabbah mevarach le'olam omei omaya, Yitbarach, v'yishtabach, v'yitpa'ar, v'yitramam, v'yitnaseh, v'yitadar, v'yithaleh, v'yithaleh. Le'ela min kol berchata v'shirata, tushbechata v'nechamata, da'amiram be'alma v'yamru amen. Yehe shlama rabba min shemaya, v'chayim aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'yamru amen. Oseh shalom b'mromav, hu ya'aseh shalom, aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'yamru amen. May this one who creates harmony on high bring peace to us and to all Israel, to all the world, to which we say, Amen. Okay, we are ready for our closing song, which is Bim Bam. And Erin, what page is Bim Bam on? Do you know? Is it there? No. The words are this: Bim Bam, Shabbat Shalom. We got it. Okay, sing with me. Bim Bam, Bim 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 Bam. Bim, 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 bam. Bim, bam, bim, 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 bam. Bim, 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 bam. Shabbat Shalom, hey, Shabbat Shalom, hey, Shabbat, 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 Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat Shalom, hey, Shabbat Shalom, hey, Shabbat, 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 Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat, 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 Shalom. Shabbat, 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 Shalom. Shabbat, Shalom, hey, Shabbat, Shalom, hey, Shabbat, 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 Shalom. All right, Shabbat Shalom. We're gonna, is there Kiddush and Motzi out there? All of it. Cool, we're gonna put our shakers or our clappers or whatever we have into the basket with Billy. We are going to go into the Bar Shop Auditorium right across the way for Kiddush and Motzi, and we have some light lunch for those who wanna hang out and have a little snack. So we're so glad you're here. Shabbat Shalom.